Okay, so the supply chain problems coming out of China are about to get worse, according to shippers right now. And as everybody is probably aware, China's been engaging in some extremely severe lockdowns for quote COVID restrictions in Shanghai and in Beijing. And recently, they lifted some of these restrictions in Shanghai and are ready to start, I guess, shipping again. So according to Zero Hedge here, they say supply chain congestion set to worsen as container rates rebound on easing China lockdowns. So the lockdown megacity of Shanghai eased pandemic restrictions this week and will see public transportation networks reopen on as soon as Sunday. After 2 months, the city of 26 million appears to have contained blah blah blah. Um, but they say restarting Beijing could be problematic for the rest of the world. We laid this out Thursday. The city's lockdown and reduced port capacity created a massive backlog of products that need to be loaded on container ships and hauled westward. So what this is going to do is this is going to absolutely just take up a lot of capacity for shipping, and they're going to it's going to make shipping rates much higher. It's going to create bottlenecks where, if you'll recall back sort of earlier in the whole COVID saga, uh, we just couldn't unload ships at the port of Los Angeles or at various ports where we ship stuff into the United States. Um, it's gonna be a similar situation, and this is what you call the bullwhip effect, where you have a bottleneck somewhere upstream in the supply chain, and then the downstream effects sort of grow. It just becomes larger and more problematic. So they say also here that we could see a resurgence of ship bottlenecks and sudden restarts in China uh, lead to renewed sailing all at once. So this is going to keep happening because this is a policy that China has. They call it zero COVID. Who knows what it's really about? But the fact of the matter is that they periodically just shut down everything. And being that the U.S. sources just fucking everything from China, um, we're going to keep having this problem over and over again. There's going to be shutdowns, there's going to be restarts, there's going to be bottlenecks, and then there's going to be enormous constraints on all along the supply chain because it's not meant to take unlimited capacity at any given time. Ports aren't just like set to completely just shift their ability to handle volume like to wild extremes on a whim, on somebody upstream in the supply chain's whim of what they want to do about locking their entire population down. So I'd say we can't control anything about China. So stop fucking sourcing from China. I know that it's cheaper. Sorry, guys. Sometimes you have to take other things into consideration. Let's see what else we have here. Since the lockdown began in late March, Goldman Sachs began congestion index. So they're just talking more about. Um, I don't even know what they're showing here. Doesn't matter. It's a bunch of charts. I'll link to this. It's basically, it's just going to cause bottlenecks. It's going to resemble when uh, the economy sort of opened up and the port of Los Angeles just had a bunch of ships sitting offshore and they couldn't load them all. And then this is obviously going to be disastrous for us again. And they can do it whenever they want to. They being China. What we have here is essentially China being able to blockade the United States at any point in time for any reason that they choose without even having to use a navy because they have all of the production capabilities. All right, so please comment if you like this information, if this is useful to you. If you have questions or want to see more of this, like, share, subscribe, and thanks, guys.